Hello student, from this video onwards I'm going to start with new topic, that is animation. So we'll go through the basic ideas of animations, and it will be almost the last topic of your computer graphics and multimedia course. And after that, if time permits, then we'll try to revisit all the things, or might be add new topics if you want to anything more, or if there is any new thing that need to be considered, then I'll try to give some videos if time permits. So let's go with the animation part. So basically, the definition of animation is movement of graphics or text. So when we talk about animation in multimedia, then we'll talk about the movement of graphics or text. Some common use of animation include, like in case of advertising, like suppose you want to advertise something in the website, that are animated to attract attention, or suppose you want to put some information to providing some directions, or providing some animated videos, providing some movement of objects like that to make it more attractable for and to convey the message of your information. Or suppose in case of education, like tutorial using animated graphics for demonstration. In this, these are the few very important topics or fields where animation can be used. Also, more than this, all these three, there are also very one more example is that games. You know already that there are very major industries are there to develop games using animated or using animation. So example like gaming using games using animation to simulate action. And also in case of website also, like animated navigation button that changes when the cursor passes over it can be created in the website design process. There are various types of animation can be there. Here in the slides, some few of them has been mentioned, like frame based, or which can be called as flipbook. Flipbook means it's like frame by frame the movement, frame by frame the scenario or the object will move, but actually for one frame the object or the thing or the appearance will be the same, but in the next frame some minor change will occur. So movement of 1,000 frames in a few seconds make you feel like the whole thing or whole object is moving, but actually that movement of frames has been make it like animated. So actually these are the like, this is why it is frame based or flipbook. Animation of a series of continuous frames. Animation of a series of continuous frames where each frames shows the graphic move slightly in position in its frame to create a continuous motion when placed together with all frames. So here actually in one frame there will not change anything, but when you change the frame, slight change will occur in the object position or object description. And in that way, if you flip 1,000 more frames in few seconds, or within 1 minute, then it will look like that you have that the object has been animated, or object has been moved, or object has been disoriented, or object has been changed its shape, like that. Another one is the vector part. Animation where movement is defined by computer-generated formulas to create paths of movements. Small file size with clean images utilizes twinning of keyframes. So, in case of vector part animations where the movement is defined by computer-generated formulas. So, this vector part means that movement of the object or the graphics object or the text or the pictures will be defined using computer generated formulas, and using those computer generated formulas will get some values, and those values will be stored in a vector, or we can say it is like a path, means in which part that movement will occur, that will be stored. And as per that movement, or as per the path, or as per the vector, that animation will occur. Third one is two-dimensional types or categories of animation, where in case of two-dimensional animation exists in two dimensions, like has a flat look. Example like cartoons such as Scooby-Doo, you have already know, like Mickey Mouse or like that, The Simpsons or Family Guy, like that. So these are two-dimensional. Actually, you can see two-dimensional or frame-based flipbook might be similar, but we are dividing in types or categories or flavor like thing. So it is also a type of animation, but it might be same like frame based. There is also one is that three-dimensional, like animation exists in three dimensions, like has depth, more realistic in appearance. Or example will be like video games like Halo or Madden or 3D movies, where this type of things or 3D animation can be created. There are various animation formats here, like animated GIF or SWAF or MOV or AVI. So in case of GIF, animated GIF, like you can pronounce it as GIF or .gif file extension. It's like a bitmap file format often used on the internet. A series of individual Z frames joined together to create this animation. So you can create a animation by joining a number of frames together, which will be in series, which are individual GIF frames. So actually these are picture frames which will be joined together to create the animation, used for small animation and low resolution film clips. So animated GIF is nothing but like it's having a low quality or low resolution film clips, and it will use some small animation, not bigger animation. An easiest way to create and view simple animations, and supports frame-based animation, or like you can say flipbook type animation. SWF, or you can say pronounce as SWF F file extension, the dominant format by displaying animated vector graphics on the web. So this is dominant format, means this is one of the most popular format for displaying animated vector graphics on the web, and also used in programs and games with action scripting. So this GIF or as SWAF, GIF or SWAF has more importance nowadays, because we know GIF also used very abundantly in internet, in social media platform. Also this SWAF is used in case of games and all, to design the animation, because those but there is difference between SWAF and GIF. ZIF, in case of ZIF, it has low quality, but in case of SWAF we can create higher quality picture or higher quality animation video, and it is dominant in the internet, and it can create, it uses the vector graphics type of animation. Third one is MOV or movie file extension, developed by Apple computers for QuickTime video player, also known as QuickTime movie or movie format, used for streaming. So .mov or .movie is used for streaming and it is developed by Apple computers. And fourth one is AVI. .avi file extension, developed by Microsoft computers for Windows Media video player, not good for streaming. And in case of editing the animation editing programs have features for creating animations, to include like importing fixed resources, drawing. You can scale it, you can using the scaling options, you can layer it, you can use keyframing, you can use twinning, you can use anchor point adjustment or transitions. So here you can see all the aspects of computer graphics is used in case of animation, whether you can say it is scaling, whether you can say it is transitions or twinning or keyframing or drawing or importing different resources, using lights, using views or clipping, like that thing will be used to design the animation or editing programs. So in case of creating the animation, you need to first, like, you can create or you can import the resources like bring files or images into the animation software to animate. And also you can draw the objects or you can create the objects, use of mouse or graphic tablet with stylus to sketch or draw image to animate. And also you can scale it, changing the size of the image in width and height, or resizing it. Then you can go for also layering technique used to separate images from other images. In order to make adjustment to individual items, each item must be on a separate layer. So you can design layer by layer specifics to create your animated environment or to separate images from one another or other images. Also, by creating the layers, you can make adjustments to the individual items. So it provides lots of options by layering your animation plan. Then again, you can do design, you can create keyframes. It means most prominent keyframes in your animation, which will guide the entire animation. If you use Blender also, you can create these keyframes, because like suppose one ball is dropping from one place to another place, so you can give two keyframes from keyframes like A and B, and you can provide a mathematical formula like how it will move. Then without creating the all frames, by having that formula or by having that keyframes, that movement will occur automatically. So that is one importance of keyframing, and also use of mathematical formulas. Actually those things will be used in case of vector type animation. Also you can use in the editing software like twinning animation process or sense that occurs between keyframes, also like anchoring points, axis or point of rotation, spot where rotation spins from. So here you can see anchoring, or these things, anchor concept is related with the rotation. So rotation in terms of object in 3D or in 2D, which is same like the computer graphics idea about rotation. But you can use directly using mouse and style, or you can say stylus on tab, like that you can use to rotate the objects, to edit the objects by rotating it like that. You can also apply transition, sensing from one scene to the next. Also you can use like rollover, animation of two or more images that switch when the cursor moves over that image or navigation button. Then also you can go for morphing is like transformation of one thing to another. Then also virtual reality, we have discussed about virtual reality in the beginning of the course itself, and we know what is the importance of virtual reality in nowadays. And in the virtual reality, actually animation technology can be used, and that allows the user to immerse and interact with an artificial and realistic environment. There are various types of equipment that can be used in case of animation, like types of equivalent equipment utilized in animation, like you can create or you can use cameras like digital photo, video, stop motion pictures. Those things can be used, or you can use also computers, hardware and animation editing software can be also used. There are other equipments like scanners or drawing tablets. Scanners can be used in case of if you are going to design a flipbook based animation. Drawing tablets used to draw images and sketches with a stylus and a tablet, also that can be done. So basically you need to understand what is animation and how animation is utilized, what are types of or categories of animation, what are types of animation file formats, editing features of animation software, equipment used in digital animation, like that. So these are the important things in case of animation. We'll go through more information about animation in next videos. So till then, if you have any queries, or if you want to know anything about animation, or you want to add more things, or if you want to share anything, then let me know. We'll try to resolve the thing over Google Meet. Till then, thank you.